Hi, my name is Rumsha and this is my individual project. And it's called Not My Type. So this is a story about a girl, a boy, which normally seems like a typical story, like a love story. She's the popular girl and he's like the little nerd that they don't really end up getting together, but eventually they will. So when we look at this, we know that we have a boy right here who's the nerdy boy, and then the girl, that's the popular girl who's a cheerleader most of the time. So it's one of those stories where it's like, oh, it's very, very stereotypical and very like very normalized and not really out there. But we come to the next slide, which is the next girl that's gonna come in and ruin the whole story completely. This is the girl who's mostly sat in the corner somewhere, that's been ignored for years. No one really cares about her, and she gets bullied. And I'm pretty sure we all know a girl or a boy in our lives that have been through that or are still going through that. So my individual project is about mental health itself. And this story is based on the facts of, have you ever heard of shootings in America? We all have. And why do they happen? We don't know. But the fact that we need to learn about these things. If someone is sitting in a corner and sad and no one goes up to them or asks, are you okay? A simple are you okay would help save many lives. And that's my story. So I wanted to create this love story in the beginning, where it's like this typical boy and a girl, they get along, they end up getting with each other. However, this other girl who has been watching them from the sidelines, she's been looking through their life, seeing how they got along and how she can't have that herself, how she gets ignored, is the reason that she does what she does in the end of the story. So in the end of the story, she will end up killing the girl. Yes, but that's because I wanted to have that impact of, you will see her throughout the whole scenes, she'll be in the back, but no one will ever notice that she's there, but she's still there. She's watching them, she's kind of continuously having to see them be happy, which she can't have. So she wants that revenge. She wants it and she gets it in the end. But that's the point. If no one, and when I say even teachers from schools can't look after children that are being bullied or are in the corner sat there and no one really cares about them, how do you get into someone's head and know they're going to do something like that? So when we looked at the American shootings that happened, why do the kids do it? Do we know? We don't really know, because no one can explain what's going through someone's head. But if they're lonely, it's mostly the kids that need that help. They want that help, but no one gives it to them. So they end up doing things like killing other people because they feel the need that they need to get their hate out. And that's what this girl did. And so when she obviously pulls the trigger, why are you all sad? Why are you all shocked? Why did you not see her in the back being sad? Why did you not see the fact that she was going to do this, but you never realized? And that's the story behind it. If you can't realize someone's going to do something, and you're so out of your head to not know that someone is sad and they're going through something, then we're not humans if we can't look at other people's feelings and not understand how they're going through things. So this is a little clip that I have on mental health and the understanding between violence and mental health itself. It's just a short clip. So.
I think the belief that most mentally ill are violent comes a lot from exposure we get in the media to major dramatic violent events, and then you're looking backwards. Most people say, well, that person must be out of their mind, or must have a mental health problem, or must have a disorder. Violence takes in a wide range of behaviors. It takes in a wide set of possible things. It can be everything from rampage killings, which are qualitatively different. Most violence is between individuals who know each other, live with each other, family members. The major shift in thinking about the relationship between violence and mental illness is the awareness that a mental disorder alone is not related to likely violence. A mental disorder with a substance use disorder does put somebody at increased risk for involvement in violence. The studies that show...
Okay, so what he in the video is trying to say is mental health itself might not be related completely to violence, but that doesn't mean it isn't a part of it, and that doesn't mean that we can't control it as well. If we can control mental health and have someone that can look out for people, or if you can send them to people to talk to, or anything like that, then we have a chance of actually controlling violence itself. But then again, it's unpredictable, so you never know. For my individual project, I will be using Adobe Premiere Pro to be editing it, because I think it's one of those editing softwares that I'm kind of comfortable with, and I kind of know more about it, using different effects, transitions, everything like that. So I think it would be really good to get all those shots together and create something that is very sad, shocking, and like relatable as well to other people. And I do want to have an impact on the audience itself. The audience that I'm gonna be aimed this at is going to be probably everybody, because maybe not young people, because obviously it does have violence in it. However, I do want people to learn from it, to understand how this all can be affected by just a single thing that you didn't notice. So yeah, and I think hopefully it will come out very good. I've got 3 actors that I'm going to be using. So I have a nerdy boy, a popular girl, and a girl that is being bullied or sad. So the 3 characters, I'm going to be filming in different locations: school, park, different varieties of locations, and kind of bring the whole thing together. So yeah, thank you.
Okay, thank you.
How did you find the actors you were going to use for your short film?
I kind of got help on that because one of my friends, she put an ad on eBay, I think it was Gumtree, sorry, it was Gumtree, that you can hire people to actually be in your movie. And one of my friends helped me, and she put an ad on for 1 boy and 2 girls to be in it. So hopefully by the time this has been done, I should have my ads by then.
And what inspired you to choose this kind of storyline?
I think because I've seen it whilst growing up. I wasn't originally born here, so I know how it feels to be left out of things, and how when you grow up and you're just nervous about things and you don't know the language, the people, everything's completely different. And I've seen it myself going through secondary school. I've seen people that are like sad, or like they have all these feelings but they can't really express them because there's no one there to express them to. So I think it's kind of like a very, something that I really take personally. So I really wanted to do something that I can relate to myself as well.
So as a filmmaker, you are responsible, aren't you, for the impact that your film will have on viewers? Yeah. So do you think that the content of this film may affect individuals? And if so, what happens if it has a negative effect on somebody? How will you ensure that somebody who sees this film is, as it were, kind of guided to an area where they could get some support or help?
Yeah, just before I didn't mention it, but just before the actual trigger is pulled, the screen will go black, and it will have like links from helplines, other websites people can visit, like some people that they can talk to and get help from. Because at the end of my video, I don't want someone to go like they've seen it and it's just like messed up their head. They're like, oh, okay, so this can be done, or you can go through it and you can't get any help. I did want it to have this ending where you can still, there's hope.
Yeah.
And yeah. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.